Hello everybody! Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Winter. This is my first video. I thought I would start making a YouTube video. I actually thought about making this a while ago, but in light of recent world events, I've been able to stay home more and actually get some stuff done. So I thought I would start working on it. I am going to talk a little bit about myself, kind of introduce myself, what I want to do with the channel and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this first video, because to be honest, this whole thing is still kind of weird to me. But I guess we'll figure it out as we go. I thought I would start the video out doing something that I genuinely enjoy, and that's drawing. And I'm not really going to draw something free-handedly. Who knows, I might do that in the future. But I'm going to draw something in one of my coloring books because I thought it would be a lot of fun. So, okay, where should I start? I guess the first time that I wanted, alright, I guess I don't know. I guess we'll start with why I wanted to become an author. And I've been writing for a really long time, actually. I feel like that's kind of how everyone starts. They start writing short stories or their own stories or even fan fictions, and then I guess it kind of goes from there. I recently decided to become an author, mainly because it genuinely brings me joy to write and to tell stories. And a few years ago, I was going to school for geology, to become a geologist, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do specifically. Volcanoes were one of my biggest things that I really wanted to do because I found them so interesting. But I lost my train of thought. But I was going to school for that, and I was talking to a counselor one day, and they told me basically the point that I'm at in my curriculum, I needed to be 2 levels of math, 2 higher levels of math than where I was. And honestly, that thought kind of scared me, because the math classes that I was taking, I was already going to a bunch of tutors and getting a bunch of extra help and everything from my teachers and stuff like that. And I still wasn't able to grasp any of it. It was just, math was just so hard for me to do. And I guess, I don't know why I didn't think that science would require math. I didn't know why that thought didn't cross my mind. I mean, I guess it did, but I didn't think I was so behind with it. So I guess during that moment, I was just so stressed and everything. I kind of went back to writing and drawing and everything to kind of relieve that. I just wanted to kind of get rid of all the stress that I was feeling. And literally, I picked up one of my really old stories that I started making in middle school, and I started rewriting it. I revamped the characters. I was going back through the world and everything, and I actually started to rewrite it. And in the midst of that, I was just kind of like, I could do this for a living. The thought kind of hit me that I could actually write for a living, and I think that that was like the most like light bulb moment that I could ever have. So what I did was, basically, I didn't drop out of school. I just changed my major and finished up the last few classes that I needed, and basically started working on my first book. And that story is still the story that I'm working on today. And I'm really excited about it because it's changed drastically since my middle school days. But the main premise, I guess, is still there. The reason that I wrote it and stuff like that, because I got the idea of the book from a dream, which is where I get actually most of my ideas for books, is from my dreams. But that's kind of when I decided to be an author. I am going to school for another reason, for HVAC, which is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. I'm doing that so I can actually earn some money while I'm while I'm writing. So I have a steady job while I'm doing my writing as well. And if my writing ends up making me a lot of money, I don't know. Who knows? That would be nice, but I'm really not expecting much. I guess my standards I guess my standards are kind of set low with that, but that's okay. I can talk a little bit more. Let's talk a little more about myself. Other hobbies that I like to do, other than writing, of course. I like to draw, obviously. I really like drawing in a lot of coloring books, but I also like to draw freehandedly. I don't think I'm very good. The only thing I think I can really draw really well is dragons, and that's about it. And a single eyeball. I'm really good at doing that. It's hard to do 2 eyeballs, but I'm trying to work on it. It's not doing too well, but that's okay. That's why you gotta work at it. But I also like to paint, and I like to read. I guess those are kind of all of my artistic boxes that you can check with that. So I really like all of those. Another thing that I really like to do, though, is I like to play video games. Recently, the 2 games that I've been playing the most are Sims and Stardew Valley. But I still love those games. But I kind of want to spread out and try different games and everything like that. Which kind of brings me to what I want to do with this channel. I want to really do all kinds of stuff. I want to talk about writing. I want to talk about books I like to read, or read different books and do like book reviews and stuff like that. But I also want to like play video games. I just kind of want to like chill and kind of hang out with you guys and like play video games, and I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. So this channel is going to kind of be all over the place. I get my inspiration from Jenna Marbles, of course, but I'm just going to kind of do what I want and kind of have fun with it. This whole YouTube thing is like, honestly, it's genuinely like I just want to do it for fun, because it seems like a lot of fun, and editing these videos is not something I'm good at, but I think I can get good at it after a while. But that's kind of where I wanted to go with this channel and everything. I really don't know what else to talk about. I don't think I'm that interesting, but I hope you guys find me interesting. Maybe I should say that. I don't know. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. As I was drawing this and everything like that, I for this first video, I thought it was a really great idea. I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw for you guys and like speed it up and everything. And I've done lots of drawings in like these coloring books, and they do take a while, but like I've never like sat down and did all of it at once and like had a timer basically on how long it takes me to draw these. And I genuinely didn't think it was going to take this long, but it was like almost 3 hours of like just straight drawing, and I had to go through and like edit some stuff out and then like speed it all up, and it ended up coming down to pretty short, I think, or at least I'm kind of proud of myself for making it as short as it could have been. But I have to give props to anybody who does this a lot, and because honestly, doing the drawings and then like speeding them up, because like all those videos are like 10-15 minutes long, but like those people took like hours to draw that stuff, and it's ridiculous, and it's really cool to think about. So I gotta give them props for that, because it definitely wiped me out. I actually ended up like halfway, I think the first video I took was like an hour long, and I was just like so tired. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I drew for like an hour straight. And so I just kind of stopped and I went to bed, and then I came back the next day and then I drew for 2 hours, and I'm just like, what am I doing? It was insane. I was absolutely exhausted, and I haven't even gotten to the editing part yet, and the editing was just a whole other story. But it was definitely a learning experience for me with the editing and everything, because I looked up a few videos on how to edit and everything, but it was really hard to like put it into practice and like get used to it. And after a while I did. All the easy stuff was like really easy, but it just took me a while to do. But I want to know about you guys as well. I want this to be like a fun experience for all of us. So why don't you like put like your favorite authors in the comments below, if you have any, or your favorite video games, or what else should I do? Oh, your favorite color. We'll do that. We'll do your favorite color, we'll do top 3 favorite authors and top 3 video games. For me, my top 3 authors would definitely be Ray Bradbury, Brandon Sanderson, and Sarah Douglas. Those would be my top 3 authors. My top 3 video games, if I kind of already mentioned 2 of them, but it'd be Stardew Valley, Sims, and what would be my third one? Gosh, now I have to pick. I would say like Skyrim would definitely be like my third one. That one I really like to play. That's a lot of fun to play. And then what was the last question that I asked? Oh, favorite color. My favorite color is purple. I am a big purple person, and I've seen a bunch of like TikToks on purple people and how they just like constantly have purple everywhere, and I am definitely one of those people. I would like to think I am on the lower end of that scale, but of having a lot of purple, but I definitely do own a lot of purple things. I think it's kind of a problem. I'm trying to get out of it, though. It's still my favorite color, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to get out of the crazy aspect of it. I don't even know what to talk about anymore, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And enjoy the rest of the drawing that I do. I had a lot of fun drawing this, actually. It took me a long time and I was a little frustrated. but aside from that, I actually had a lot of fun doing all of this, despite how crazy it made me. But I think I had a lot of fun. And I hope you guys did too. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll be fun. Who knows what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I planned on doing for the next video, but I guess it'll be a fun surprise for the both of us. Alright. Enjoy the rest of the drawing. There is the final product. Hope it looks as good as it does in real life, but well, I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. We're just gonna end it there, and I'll see you in the next video.